Arsenal cannot win the Premier League. It's a harsh statement, but it is evident in their current situation. They simply can't. I'm not hating on them, I'll explain. We're diving into one of the most talked about topics in the Premier League, Arsenal FC and their ongoing struggles to reclaim their former glory. It's been 2 decades since the Gunners last lifted the league trophy, and as we analyse the current season, we'll explore why they continue to fall short. Is it their own mistakes and lack of talent that is bringing them down, or are there other factors that play a role in their success or lack thereof? Let's look deeper into Arsenal's current situation and compare them to the top teams in the league in Liverpool and Man City. We can start by looking into one of the more evident characteristics of this Arsenal squad. Their core of starting players is arguably the most talented in the Premier League, but also one of the youngest. Although this can be seen as an advantage thinking about the long-term success and high potential for raw talent, their youth naturally comes with a bit of inexperience as well. The team features several young talents who have shown immense prowess but often falter in high-pressure situations. When closing out matches, Arsenal have not been particularly convincing. Young players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli have dazzled with their skills but lack the experience needed to close out tight matches. For instance, in critical games where they've had leads, these players sometimes struggle to maintain composure or make their right decisions under pressure. In contrast, Manchester City's young stars like Phil Foden benefit from being surrounded by seasoned professionals who guide them through challenging moments. Similarly, Liverpool's young talents like Harvey Elliott have learned from veterans like James Milner and Jordan Henderson, allowing them to thrive in pressure situations. In critical moments, seasoned players often know how to manage games effectively. Arsenal's younger squad sometimes lacks that mental resilience, which can make all the difference when facing established teams. Players like Raya, Saliba, or even Declan Rice at times remind us of their age while committing critical mistakes while under pressure. In comparison, City's players have developed a winning mentality through consistent success, allowing them to remain calm and collected during high-stakes situations. Liverpool also showcases this resilience. Their recent history of comebacks and clutch performances under pressure is a testament to their experienced core, building character to face tough situations. While youth can bring energy and creativity, it also comes with a steep learning curve. The Gunners need to develop a core group of experienced players who can mentor these young stars and guide them through tough matches. Arsenal have only 4 players in their current squad who have won the Premier League before, including their recent acquisition of Raheem Sterling. Only 2 of them have ever won the Champions League. This lack of a champion's DNA is not necessarily a must-have quality in your team, but it surely helps to make a difference down the line. Manchester City excels in this area. Their experienced players not only perform at a high level, but also elevate the game of younger teammates. Liverpool has similarly benefited from a strong leadership group that fosters growth among its younger players. Both teams have not only recently won silverware, but the players they bring in have had success in other leagues around Europe, as well as with their national teams. Now, leaving players behind and focusing more on the coaching staff, where does Arsenal stand compared to the rest of the league? Mikel Arteta is now in his 3rd season as Arsenal's manager, having previously served as an assistant at Manchester City. This definitely gave him some first-hand experience with a winning club and an invaluable look into what is needed to take a club to the next level. While he has made commendable progress with Arsenal since his appointment, he is still relatively inexperienced as a head coach. Arteta's tactical decisions are sometimes questioned, especially during pivotal moments in matches. For example, his choices regarding substitutions or formations have occasionally raised eyebrows among fans and pundits alike.
You get me? Like the changes Arteta's making, we're 2-0 down, you're bringing on Rice, blood. You get me? We're 3-0 down, you're bringing on Odegaard, you're bringing on Saka and Martinelli, and then you bring on Odegaard in the 85th minute at 3-0 down, blood. You get.
In contrast, Pep Guardiola's tactical acumen allows him to adapt quickly during games, often turning potential losses into victories with timely adjustments. Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool is another example. His ability to read games and make effective changes has been crucial in securing important wins. Managing a club like Arsenal comes with immense pressure. Arteta is still learning how to navigate these high-stakes situations effectively, which can affect his decision-making during crucial matches. Guardiola has mastered this art over years of experience at the highest level, instilling confidence in his players and ensuring they perform under pressure. Finally, a career-defining trait is the ability to build trust within the squad. Arteta must establish himself as a leader whom players respect and feel comfortable approaching. He might be young and relatable, not too strict, and with enough of a winning career as a player, but this is not enough. Meanwhile, Guardiola has cultivated an atmosphere where every player feels valued and motivated to contribute. In contrast to Pep, Klopp did something similar at Liverpool with a slightly different approach, by creating a family-like environment that encourages open communication. Now, when coaches have enough to work with, everything works their way. But a big factor often overlooked in modern football is the ability to keep your squad healthy. Injuries have plagued Arsenal in recent years, significantly impacting their performance and overall team cohesion. The Gunners have faced multiple injuries to key players like Declan Rice, Gabriel Jesus, Martin Odegaard and Jurrien Timber, to name a few, forcing them to rely on less experienced substitutes. This has disrupted their rhythm and made it difficult to maintain consistency in results. Conversely, Manchester City has managed injuries more effectively due to their depth. They can rotate players without sacrificing quality, avoiding heavier loads of playtime to more injury-prone stars. For Arsenal, when star players are sidelined, it affects not only the team's performance but also morale. The absence of experienced leaders on the pitch can lead to confusion and a lack of direction during matches. Liverpool and City's squad depth allows them to maintain high morale even when key players are injured because they have capable replacements of certain hierarchy ready to step up. Their ability to seamlessly integrate substitutes is crucial in keeping them competitive throughout the season. Depth in your squad won't just help you with unfortunate injuries, but can seriously boost the team in crucial moments. Aside from Leandro Trossard, no player in Arsenal's bench has that X factor to turn the tide during much-needed games. In summary, Arsenal FC faces significant challenges this season due to a lack of experience among both players and coaching staff, persistent injuries and insufficient squad depth, all areas where Manchester City and Liverpool currently excel. Addressing these issues will be crucial if they hope to compete effectively against their more established rivals. But this is something that can't really be fixed overnight. On a more positive note, one thing that Arsenal have shown this past couple of seasons is having the heart of a true champion. Despite disappointing results and having so many factors against them, they have managed to snatch points in the dying moments of games out of mere passion and resilience. This is probably the hardest thing for any team to develop, that sense of win at all costs and leave it all on the field. This mentality is a true building piece on which Arsenal will rely to achieve their ultimate goal in the near future. Thank you for tuning in. Give the video a like if you enjoyed the content. If you have any other stories or teams you want us to do a deeper dive on, let us know in the comments. Until next time.